guys? It's a misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. Please, Will Smith the shit out of the like button. Let's get this on and popping to fight the YouTube algorithm and censorship. I want to talk about one of my favorite MCs, R.A. the Rugged Man. Shout out to R.A. I kind of got an issue with something that I saw the other day. It was a clip that popped up on my Instagram that he threw up on his Instagram. And I guess he did a podcast with Destiny. Those who aren't familiar with Destiny, he's a dude that's like a, I guess you could call him like a lefty, liberal, progressive type. And RA said some stuff that I gotta react. I gotta call cap and BS on some shit. So I didn't watch the full thing. So I know it's about 3 minutes because I saw the little timer on top. So let's just jump into it.
And the right wing would take the same side, you know, and that was the 70s too, because the feminine, porn is bad, and then the right wing, like, oh, you're against God, you know, and then meanwhile, like, and that's not all feminists. Some feminists don't know freedom. I want to do what I want with my body. I can fuck who I want. Free love. So feminists are always split on things like that. You know?
You see the same waves today because now you can find these like traditionally conservative men that are talking about how promiscuity is horrible, and then you've got like these like weird red pill guys who think that women are on OnlyFans abusing men and it's not fair, and then you've got like these women who are like, yeah, we need to be anti-porn because it's, you know, yeah. So the allegiances or the alliances that people form are very.
OnlyFans is the greatest shit of all time. Fuck anybody who's scared of OnlyFans, because here's the thing is, think about it. Women would be in strip clubs with guys drooling on them, touching them, at risk of getting stalked afterwards. You know, whether stalking is still always going to be able, somebody could track that. But I mean, like in the parking lot, come and get you, attack you. Porn, there's and prostitution. There, you know, especially unregulated prostitution. In Europe, they got it sewed up. You know, they get tested. Everybody's clean. Boom, boom. But you know, street prostitution. You know, girls are doing drugs and guys having sex. You know,
while the girls are doing drugs. Yeah. Fucked up. Yeah.
Oh, give me another 500, I'll take the condom off, and now everybody's raw sexing it, and AIDS is an epidemic, boom, boom. OnlyFans, it's a fucking person sitting in their clean room. Oh, do you want me to put this in me? Yeah, here, tip me fucking $200. It's the safest shit in the planet Earth.
All right. He said a lot. Look, I agree with him in the sense that OnlyFans is capitalistic. Look, I don't really agree with it in a sense that I wouldn't want anybody I'm close to, like my sister or my nieces or anybody like that. Yeah, I would have a problem with that personally. But if you're of age and you are out here doing that stuff, hey man, personally, I can't stop you. And I understand his point saying that you know, when you're out like at a physical club, like in a building, you know, there's chances of women getting beat up, raped, you know, stalked, all that stuff. I agree with that. Let's get further into this.
And motherfuckers is making money and eating and like, oh my God, a naked body. Oh, shame. What the fuck you afraid of some naked bodies for? So the whole scare of OnlyFans was hilarious. I said that's like the most PG, even though it's not PG, but not P. What's underneath X? You know, whatever.
NC-17.
Yeah, maybe it's an NC-17, clean, safe as you could fucking get. You know, let a man or a woman look at what the fuck they want if they're adult, you know? So
I'm so curious your thoughts on this. Are you familiar at all like with the red pill manosphere much, like at all? Have you seen much of that stuff?
Yeah, I did, and it's a fucking joke. They're such clowns.
Yeah.
Such clowns. Like the whole thing I seen where they're like equality, she can't get a quality man. And it's like, and you're all fucking losers. What's a quality man? You're a quality man. You're a bum motherfucker who a decent woman would never be with. So what quality?
See, and that's where I have a problem. So he's saying that these red pill dudes and the Manosphere dudes, shout out to some of them. You know, rest in peace to OG. Well, one of the prominent ones, Kevin Samuels. If you don't, if you know, you know. But for him to say that they're losers for basically saying, you know, listen, these women, if you watch any of that content, a lot of these women think that they want they'll make the claim that they want quality men and dudes that are like the 1%. But yet he's saying that they're losers and no decent woman will want to be with them. But what's a decent woman? If you're saying what is a quality man, what is a decent woman? You got to answer that question. So I got to call Cap on that. And I think the whole thing with the Manosphere and the red pill and everything, what they're saying is these women, like I stated before, they'll always claim, you'll have a huge sect of them talking about, I deserve the dude with the six-pack abs and they got to make at least $300,000 a year and this and that. And it's like, what are you bringing to the table? You got OnlyFans, and granted, you are making money, but a dude that has those qualities that you want ain't trying to date someone that's showing their stuff to the world, or just you know what I'm saying. And I think he's kind of being disingenuous with it, but I think I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. Let's continue.
Man, you speak of, you know,
that's the same shit that it used to be, because on the online communities, like we would be a bunch of nerds like going over pictures of like Megan Fox, and the joke is that like your fucking elbows are too pointy, and I would never mess with this girl. Blah blah.
Thumb or something.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Like this, yeah.
Thing,
and then you get the same. You step into some of these online communities, and it's like, yeah, there are no good like traditional women who are willing to do X, Y, Z and be a full-time housewife, and it's like, bro, you can't even afford a job that pays just for you. How are you gonna afford a whole ass woman?
And let me just stop. I know I keep stopping, but I gotta interject. This is the guy Destiny. Let me just say this. For those not familiar with this guy, last I checked with him, let me say this. This should be the last guy talking about any of this type of stuff, because last I checked, this dude had a decent looking woman. Really, she was attractive, but she ended up leaving him for see, I'm gonna try not to be mean, but just go look and see the person that his wife, I believe his wife or his girl, whatever, ended up leaving him for. So I mean, that alone should disqualify this dude from speaking anything about red pill or Manosphere or traditional shit. Let's continue.
Family who were they're not working either. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah,
I love promiscuous women. I love them. My whole life I love them. So who am I? Oh, don't be promiscuous. You know, I hope my son is with promiscuous women that know what they're doing and treat him really well when he's a grown up. You know, like, have fun in life. Life is short. You're gonna be dead. So why not have beautiful sex, amazing sex, have fun, everybody's having fun, like, let's make a rule and lock you into a marriage where you're fucking miserable till you're dead, you know? Like, some marriages work. I'm not saying everyone, but how many marriages people got to deal with the other person, judging them and being ugly to them, and then you're dead. It's like, go have some sex, go have some fun, live your fucking life. Stop crying about other people's sex life, you fucking idiots. In that era, the feminists...
So it's over. Him saying that he wishes his son would gets with someone promiscuous. Just that in itself. I mean, let me say this. You know, I was raised on a lot of the sitcom type stuff where you would have the dads, or at least they would have the some of them proud, like we'll say married with children for one. Like if their kid gets laid, you know, a son preferably. We'll speak about the father-son dynamic. If the son goes out and gets laid, yeah, they're gonna, you know, attaboy him, pat him on the back. You know what I mean? But you would never hear the father, or I've never heard fathers or any male figures around me when I was young say, you know what, I hope you get with a woman that's promiscuous. That's, you know, because dude, we grew up with sex ed in school. You don't want someone like that because they could bring back germs. You could get burnt, stuff like this. Now, it's one thing to say, you know, I hope you get with someone that knows what they're doing, but to actually say promiscuous. Listen, I just wanted to put this out there because honestly, this whole thing, I'm calling RA a simp on this. I think he's afraid to get lost in the shuffle, and it kills me because RA is being exemplary of what I talk about a lot nowadays. How people that, you know, I used to idolize are now like just going with the flow. You know what I mean? Because RA was an anti-establishment MC, anti-hero for years. He was that, and yeah, he still kind of has that sort of about him. But for the most part, saying things like this, no way. It don't make sense. And yeah, it just bothered me. I had to do this. That's way too much simping, especially coming from a dude like the rugged man. Oh man. And another thing, these conversations that have to do with criticizing OnlyFans, particularly when it's red pill dudes or conservative dudes or whatever you want to call them versus OnlyFans dudes, when they have these conversations, you know how you could just eliminate this whole thing and save yourself the time? All you gotta do is ask RA the Rugged Man, hey, would you want your daughter doing OnlyFans? And then see what type of answer you get. Because he has a daughter, and there's no way that him as a self respecting father, because I know he is, he prides himself on that, by the way, and shout out to him for that, but he's not going to say to his daughter, hey, listen, yeah, that's great that you're doing OnlyFans. It's great that you're showing yourself off to the world. There's no way. I can't picture that. I can't picture a man like him saying that. Or, you know, he's at some family gathering or whatever, and one of his relatives says, hey, what's your daughter up to these days? She's an OnlyFans model. There's no way you could say that with full pride in public. There's no way. So, I gotta call bullshit on that, RA. I love you, but I gotta say this. I'm gonna end it on this. I guess all my heroes are dead. And pun intended for that one. Yes, I was waiting to use that, but yeah, I'm calling cap on that. I think that you're just afraid to get swept up by you know, these feminists that have they're the vocal minority now. And it's not just RA. Y'all know, if you follow me, there's a lot of people that are kind of going with this whole safe narrative now. Nah, fuck that shit. That's it, yeah. I'm so surprised about this shit. Oh man, that's it. This has gone on almost 15 minutes. Holy shit. All right. Y'all know the deal. Leave your love. Leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. And that's it. Peace, bitches.